Okay guys, so I didn't set up the camera because it was going to take too long, but I started planting in the rose garden. So these right here are Munstead roses, Munstead wood roses by David Austin. These are some I already had. They're looking kind of rough, I'll be quite honest. I wasn't probably, they'll do better now that they're planted. So anyway, the yellowing, that is the classic signs of plant stress. And so both of these have them. I'm actually going to go get some fertilizer. I have granular fertilizer, and I'm going to give a boost of liquid fertilizer tonight to kind of jumpstart that process. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do back here. I'm thinking in here where the pooch is standing, I think I'm actually going to do some Brunnera, plant the Brunnera that I have, and then behind it plant some of the Japanese anemones that I have. Over here, I've got a number of hostas, and so I think I'm just gonna plant the hostas around here. I was able to get drill near this big old sycamore tree, surprisingly, and so I think I'll just, you know what, I actually might bring them a little bit forward and then put some of the Japanese anemones back there, and we'll see how they do. If they don't do well, I can always move them later, but I think it'll do better in the ground than out of the ground. I have my beehive remote controlled spigot timer thing, and yeah, so actually the dog is pulling against me and it's driving me crazy. Sometimes it's going to pull me over. But I need to start getting some of this stuff in the ground because I know it's going to do better in the ground than out of the ground. And yeah, so anyway, I had to go get a new hose because it sheared off, or the other one I had that I could have bought up here would have sheared off. But hey, what are you going to do? So I'm going to run everything off that spigot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the black poly behind the containers and then run a 1/4-inch tube up into the pots. And then for the areas that are, for example, where I plant the stuff in here, for right now, I'm just going to use the black poly tube and I'm just going to attach gallon emitters in there, because the thing is, it's going to take me a while to fill this spot. And so if I use the traditional emitter tubing, it's going to be watering weeds when I start planting it, and I don't want it to do that. I just want to target the water because I know that that's going to help me be able to manage everything better. So in terms of the hostas that I'm planting, some of them I got on the clearance rack from Lowe's. This one I got in some sort of plant giveaway. It's just languishing. And actually, you know what, guys? I think I actually might plant some hostas over there, too. So I think that'll be nice, too. So actually, I need to tame that thicket over there. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to go get the Brunnera because it's looking pretty bad. I have 4 of them. So I think what I'm going to do is, first off, I got to measure out my 2 feet because I'm putting boxwoods here and they're going to be 2 feet by 2 feet wide. So I think, if I remember correctly, I put these containers back by 3 feet. So I just have to come in like a foot, maybe, literally a foot. So maybe 1, 2, maybe I'll stagger them. So like 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I'll go get the containers and see how they look. So let's go do that. No, we're going this way, Bumpy. Okay, guys, so I got everything planted. I planted the 4 Brunnera, and they're looking kind of bad. And then I planted the Princess Alexandra of Kent rose back there because it'll get 5 feet tall. And so now I'm gonna go and get some mulch to put down. So, but I need to take the dog in first. Okay guys, so sorry about that. I guess I should have put time elapse on. I just didn't feel like messing around with it. But anyway, as you can see, I got wood chips down. I'll blow everything off tomorrow. This little, that little green speck right there is a Brunera. I hope it'll recover. I think all of them will. And then I took it back to the anemones and then the rose. So I'll come out tomorrow when it's light outside, but I just wanted you guys to see it. I watered the Munstead roses in, gave them some fertilizer, and so I think we're good to go. So I can't wait to see how this looks in the daytime. And this is just a small taste of things to come. So I'm still going to be solarizing a large portion of the yard. I have more plastic to put down, but in areas where I have to plant something, I'm just going to use the contractor paper around it, because I got the really heavy duty thick kind, so it really does block stuff. But the rest of it I'll probably wait a little later to start planting anything else that I have. But with the roses, I'm going to try to get those roses in the ground because I know that they're suffering. So meanwhile, I'm going to go get my tools and I'm going to take them inside because I need to charge all my batteries, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.